Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another week of PRL Classics. And this week we are lucky enough to have a grid increase by 150% with 6 people instead of 4 people like last week. Remembering last week we ended up with 3 victories and 2 second places, hoping to emulate similar success. And again we got a front row, so great start for this particular race at Silverstone. And one of the new people to this week, Mighty Murph, is on pole and he's made a fantastic start in the 96 Williams. I think it's the FW18. The other new addition is also in the FW18, and that's my girlfriend Danny Rocks. And she unfortunately got a last row start, I think, with this one. But you'll see her having some success tonight. And as we flow through here, it looks like Murph has a bit of an advantage, so I slipped it into rich mode in the hope that I can stay with him. And off goes Kart Dude. And he avoided me, luckily, because I think he had a screen problem, perhaps a black screen of death, and he ended up going off the track there. So that's some pressure relieved from behind, and it's just Murph now we have to concentrate on as we flow through this lovely section of corners. Cops, that one was, and Beckett's Chapel. Great for this particular car. It really hooks up with the curbs nicely. As you can see, we've brought a bit of Murph's advantage back towards us. We even got a bit of a run here, and I think I'm a bit too far back, so I put it in standard. But then again, the slipstream is quite OP along Hanger Straight, and we've gone up the inside, and he's left a lot of room very generously, and we're into the lead, so that's fantastic and quite unexpected. We've gone a bit deep there, but the car's got so much grip with the active suspension, that we're able to maintain that. And just like last week, we're banging some fastest laps. I think we actually managed consecutive ones. Yep. And the margin to Murph is just 1.6, so Murph's definitely on the ball. And he stays second. So that's the first race to us. And it's really looking good for the championship already off just 6 races with 4 victories. And now, of course, we're going to one of my favourite tracks, the Nurburgring. And again, we've got a pretty good grid slot on the top half of the grid. Third is still my lowest qualifying position in the random grids we've had this season. This time we've got Danny Rocks in front and Kart Dude, the sole Ferrari, everyone else choosing Williams. And again, we don't get a very good start, and Half makes a really good launch in the 99 Williams. We've got our teammate on the inside as well, so very bad start for us actually, but not quite as bad as Imola or Canada last week. We've managed to go around the outside and maintain 4th position at least, as Murph makes a charge around the outside, and it appears that the 96 Williams versus the 99 Ferrari is happening in front. There's a side-by-side action there. Murph pulls out quite wisely going into this particular corner. That's going to give us an opportunity around the outside. Now he's going deep, and I'm going to make the over and under, and quite nicely through there. This is a track, I don't care what anyone says about it difficult to overtake, no way. This is one of the easiest tracks to overtake on the entire calendar. There's just so many lines you can take, so many areas where people can go slightly wide, like I've just done there, and just let 2 people through. Could have had an opportunity to take Kart Dude around the outside, but I started that move at the previous corner. And now we're going to try and have to get back past Murph, who's now going for a move up the inside of Kart Dude, but he's got a bit sideways, and we can't quite take advantage of that because there wasn't enough room on the inside. So I'm just going to have to try and stay in front of my teammate Tooley for the time being and wait for another opportunity. As Murph makes quite a nice move, my Murph actually. And now we've cut that corner, and goodness me, we just run into the back of Kart Dude. But this car's so much better under brakes that we can just go straight down the inside at the third last corner. And up in front, Danny's defending quite well from Murph. And we've managed to get down the inside, but there's a bit of contact so I don't go past. And Murph's flying all of a sudden. I get a little bit of a corner cut there. But now this car really hooks up quite well through this section, and Murph's gone wide, and that's the position. So now it's a girlfriend and boyfriend 1-2, but I've locked up going to give an opportunity to the people behind, but they didn't quite make a move. But this next straight is an opportunity for Murph, and he's gone down the inside. What a fantastic race this is. So many overtakes happening, and trying to go for the over and under, but not quite getting the execution right there. Not enough speed on the exit, and Murph's got the good line for this particular corner and takes the position. I'm going to go around the outside, can I, with the opening the steering up and getting some good run out of there, but not quite making that move stick. And now what a run we've had through that corner. The grip is amazing with this 92 Williams. And down the inside again, a penalty for what, may I ask? Causing a collision. Good grief. Well, look how close everyone is. I'm going to come last, probably. I really hope I can get that reviewed, because that penalty I don't really think should have been given. And we crossed the line second. Danny Rocks. What a victory. Second race of her season. And that penalty is going to drop us to... Well, Tully's got one as well. 5th. So not a good race at all for the FW14 boys. Yeah, but hopefully, if that penalty is removed, I might be able to move up to 2nd. And now we move on to Spa. Quickly forget what's happened at the previous race. And another front row start. This time Danny Rocks on pole position. Probably not the best place to be on pole position though, because of the slipstream, everyone else getting it down out of Eau Rouge and down to Lake Hume. But let's see who gets out of La Source intact. And well, Danny's made a pretty good start there actually. We've managed to go around the outside and maintain 2nd position there. So hopefully we might be able to get a good tow. And this 92 Williams is not the best in terms of straight line speed, but with the tow, which seems to be quite overpowered in these classic cars. Yes, a really good run on Danny there. Passed before the end of, I think it's Radion, is it? And Murph is coming past both of us. Is he going to have a go at Lake Hume? Yes, he's gone down the inside, but neither of us are going to make that corner. I can't quite turn in. And yeah, I return the position, and Cart Dude slips through to 1st position. I don't know where the hell he came from, but there's contact in front. There's contact, Murph and Cart Dude, and we're back through to the lead of the race. And now it's just Murph behind, because I think there was a collision behind that I wasn't able to see. And whoa, what are you doing, Murph? He later told me that his brakes, he was having problems with his brakes. So fair enough, he apologised, and well, I guess it actually helped me because I got quite a big advantage, which I stretched here. You can see 9.6 seconds is the gap actually back to Murph. And that was quite a nice race to make up for the Hungary kerfuffle, and quite a lot fewer moves having to be made. And there we are, a 2nd victory of the night. 3 out of 3 fastest laps so far, I think. And now we move on to Monza, another track where Tully and my car probably not the best suited. Places like Silverstone definitely suited it. And Hef again on pole position. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what I can do. There's a long run down to turn 1. Pretty good launch actually. This car, with the gear ratios it has, not great in the secondary phase, and Danny's come flying past and trying to make a move on the inside. Oh no, I completely misjudged that. And I've hit Hef, and I've got a penalty for cutting the corner, I'd assume. No, causing a collision, okay, yeah. Fair enough. I let Danny back through for cutting the corner, and I'll accept that penalty. That was definitely my fault. And now Murph's got through as well, so that's quite an unfortunate start for us. Though we both completely missed that chicane. And I've lost control on the exit, and here comes my teammate, and I got slightly pit maneuver, that's why I pushed him wide, trying to let him go through, but he doesn't seem to have any grip either, so I go through. And wow, launched was Murph there. I don't really want to have a collision, so I cut that corner on purpose. I don't think I really need to give that position back, because it was almost otherwise an unsafe rejoin from him. Anyhow, we catch up to Danny, but not anything we can do about Danny. She is the queen of Monza, and there is absolutely no way of getting past Danny. She got slightly better top speed in that car as well. But we'll be trying to get a 10-second gap to the people behind, because as you look here, I believe it says 10.1 when Murph gets, yes, 10.1 when Murph gets to that last sector split before the end of the race. So if we could just maintain that across the line, we'll maintain second position. And a girlfriend, boyfriend 1-2. So let's hope that's going to happen. So we cross the line, we'll get a faster lap as well. Yeah, we've just made it by 3/10 ahead of the New Zealander Murph. Now it's time for the final race of the evening, and you'll see that there's only 4 cars in the grid. That's because Murph and Hef disconnected for some reason in the loading screens.
The whole team are rooting for you. Show them what you can do.
And the whole team's rooting for me. What about Tooley? That's not very nice. And now off we go. And then inherent pole position. And yeah, this one's not too much of a challenge. So get a good start, get to turn 1 without any troubles. And Tooley's through, so that's good for the team. And yeah, not much to say about this race. A couple of fastest laps, I think. And that's 3 victories. Again, 3 victories out of 5 this week. And yeah, pretty good. 2 victories for Danny, 3 victories for me. And here are the points. Provisional, of course. If that penalty is removed, it will be a bit better for me. But I've been Jacko, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.